What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another banger story time. Today, Rhino Vlogs will be introducing you a very exclusive video about the very first time your boy got faded. Alright, settle down. We're gonna get straight into this one, but before we do, like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on that post notification, please. You will be notified every single time I post another banger like this. And come on now, I know you don't want to miss me. Come on. I know you want to see every video that comes out, so make sure you do and turn on that post notification right now. Now, with that being said, let's get right into this story. Okay, so it was the summer going into 7th grade. I just did 6th, I was going into 7th. I was about like 12 years old. I was at my auntie's house. Now, alright, anybody who I don't want their name to be, or their relation to me, I'm just gonna say my auntie, because, Alright. So I was at my auntie's house. Two of my aunties were there with me. Two of my aunties and my uncle, like dead ass my uncle. Now, his leg was messed up bad, so he couldn't walk. Bro, he would be lucky if he could crawl somewhere. That's how bad it was. His leg was extremely messed up, just got in a bad accident. I'm over there, nice and adventurous. I'm just sitting there on the couch. I end up dropping my phone, and I go to pick it up. And as I go to pick it up, I look down, and I see a stizzy. A motherfucking stizzy. And so I go down, and I'm about to grab it, and I look and I see a stizzy. I'm like, oh, damn, a stizzy. And I said it out loud, like kind of yelling it, like, "Oh damn, And then so I pick it up and I like show the room pretty much, cause I didn't think anything, I thought there was be like, "Hey, give that back." And then my auntie, who was getting tired of me, she's like, "Yeah, see, go hit that and stiz out or something like that." And then I was just like, "She's letting me," and I was just like, "Ew." And so I run into the room. And I had never, well, I have, but I didn't know blinkers were a challenge. I thought that's what you were supposed to do, because I had only ever seen it like on YouTube and stuff like that. So I grab it and I hit 3 of them. If I could, oh man, if I could get that video, because I have the exact video of the day I did it, and those blinkers that I have on camera. If I could get the video, I'll put it in here. Hopefully I can, but if not, whatever. But I have those. I do them. And I thought I was dying or something. Because I did it and I'm coughing like crazy. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? And I'm doing it after every one. Because mind you, like I said, I thought that's what you're supposed to do. I didn't know you're coughing and coughing and coughing afterwards. So I hit 3 and finally I'm like, oh yeah, I've had enough. I run out and I'm like still coughing violently. And my auntie, she's sitting there like, damn, you a lightweight. And I'm sitting there like, fuck, I'm a lightweight? No. Like, I'm trying to do it strong. And so I go in the room, I do another one. Finally, I put it down. And I'm just like, man, I'm not feeling nothing. Like, this whole thing is like bunk. Like, I don't even feel a difference. About 15 minutes later, I'm annoying my auntie on the couch. So the couch is 2 couches side by side. So there's an armrest here, and another one there. I'm leaning on both of them with my auntie talking to me on the other couch. I remember talking to her, looking her in her eyes. And then I just like kind of felt lightheaded for a second, and I looked down. And then I'm just like, oh shit. Like I straight up said that, and my auntie's sitting there like, damn, it just hit him right now. And everybody in the room's laughing at me, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, here's where it gets good. I am sitting there, it's all hitting me at once. My body is like vibrating. You know the feeling when your foot falls asleep and it almost feels like your foot's vibrating? That was going through my whole body. My whole body just vibrating. But at the same time it feels like I'm levitating. But at the same time it feels like my body's just like stuck, you know? I'm singing to myself, like I'm freestyling in my head. I'm like the best rapper I've ever seen in my life. I'm talking to my auntie and I'm in third person. Like I'm telling you, I'm in third person. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at me, look at her, talk to her. If that makes sense. Like I'm here, but other me is here. This is my mom, and I'm talking, but I'm looking at it like if it's like, if I was a TV show. It was crazy. Now I'm doing all that, and like I'm getting made fun of the whole time. Like, damn, you can't even handle it. I'm like talking to myself. I'm like just rapping, singing constantly. And then finally, I end up drifting off to bed, and I wake up, and it's just like I felt enlightened. I was just like, damn, that's what it feels like. Like, what? And I'm telling you right now, I finished off that whole thing. It was a brand new pen, and it was a dispo too, not a pod. It was a dispo, 2 grams. I finished the whole thing. My first time smoking within like a couple days, because like I said, I thought you're supposed to blinker it. Man, that was like the best times I've ever had. Because after that, I did shrooms. That's going to be in another story, in another story time, because I have one okay one and another really bad one. And after I did the shrooms, like honestly, my smoking career just took a downfall. Like, it wasn't as fun anymore. It didn't hit me as hard, you know? Like, it was just kind of like, eh. So, but after all, the first time I ever did that, there it was. It was very fun. I loved it. If I could do anything to go back to those days, I would, because it was just so fun, and I took it for granted. I thought it was going to remain feeling like that the rest of my life, but very quickly I realized you build a tolerance. So, you know, but yeah, that's the story time. It's a quick one about the very first time I had ever gotten faded. Now, that's not the very first time I smoked. I said the very first time I got faded. Very first time I smoked, if you want to hear that very quick, I was about 9 years old. My dad had a stizzy laying around, grabbed it, started smoking it. Weird thing is, I never, ever, ever remember feeling high or like anything like that. I remember hitting it so much, I never felt anything. That's why I always say that time was my first time getting faded, when I was 12. Because, yeah, I did it when I was 9, but I didn't really feel anything the same way that I did that time. So, yeah, with that being said, that's the first time I ever did that. Thank you for being here, listening to my story. If you made it this far, comment down below the leaf emoji. Also, comment down below. Some of you guys know what my life is. Some of you guys not. Ask me questions. Ask me, different things, different story times you want me to talk about. And yeah, like I said, post notifications, like, comment, share, subscribe. With that being said, thank you very much.